In the last Zyber video, we looked at the most common social engineering techniques. Things like phishing, impersonation, urgency, and emotional pressure. But those techniques don't appear out of nowhere. Most attacks actually begin before the message is ever sent. Today, we're going to look at how attackers gather information and why scams often feel more personal than they should. No fear, just understanding. Before a message is sent, there's often a step people don't see: research. Attackers look for small pieces of information that help them build a believable message. Not because they know everything about you, but because they only need a little bit of context to make something feel familiar. That familiarity is what lowers suspicion. A lot of this information comes from places that are easy to overlook: public profiles, social media posts, company websites, email formats, even things like where you work, what services you use, or which delivery companies are common. None of this feels sensitive on its own, but combined, it creates a clearer picture. Another common source is data breaches. Sometimes companies are hacked, and information like email addresses or passwords gets exposed. That data can end up reused in other attacks. This is why you might receive messages that already know your email or seem connected to accounts you use. It's not targeted surveillance, it's recycled data. Attackers don't need complete information, they just need enough to make something feel believable. If a message mentions a service you use or looks similar to something you've seen before, your brain fills in the rest. Familiarity creates trust, even when it shouldn't. That's what makes these attacks effective. This doesn't mean you need to hide everything online or stop using services. The goal isn't to become invisible, it's to understand why something might feel real even when it isn't. Awareness replaces surprise, and surprise is what these attacks rely on. The most effective response is still simple. Don't rely on how a message feels, rely on verification. Open the app yourself, type the website yourself, check independently. Context can be faked, verification can't. Social engineering works because it feels familiar. But familiar doesn't always mean safe. Once you understand where that familiarity comes from, you're much less likely to trust it blindly.
Cybersecurity doesn't have to be scary or complicated. Here in Zyber, we show you how to make it simple, practical, and even a little fun. Stay smart, stay secure. This has been Z. Till next time.